your Regents and Lady Knights. For your safety and the safety of the fans around you, we ask you to please not sit or stand in the aisles or walkways. For your convenience, fire exit located at the front and the back of the gym. Restrooms are located to the right and entrance to the rubber doors. Concession stands currently open back to the entrance and throughout this evening's game. Watching finalize, they can come in and reclaim that original clerk office located adjacent to the gym. If you need medical assistance and you have someone's contact with your emergency anytime during this evening's game, please.
That's it. Of all
As a reminder, the Regents campus are smoke free with no smoking permitted on our school property. In the interest of safety, our participants are asked to cooperation not to have objects on the board.
Well, that's okay. It's.
Regent School also
I almost told Mom not even to tell him. This is a good one to miss. I'm gonna go back.
So we may all enjoy this evening's game with true spirit that of this worship.
I forgot that they do like the different times for the warm-ups. They don't just put the 20 minutes. Yeah. Well, clearly I didn't know that. I know, and I wasn't listening. Oh, that's funny. Hey, I might have to start doing that for our football games. Talking to camera for the pregame. Oh yeah. If Kyle's not. Actually, that's not what shows up. That's good practice. Just do that for the Steel games. Now it's always really good. Good practice to do. 29th? Yeah. Okay, just because if we don't get rained out, and if we don't fall, it doesn't get rained, and it rains the next morning. Yeah, I'm going out to watch the team. For what? Watch the team and Jesse himself. It's fine, I'm good, but I mean, supposedly he's the one that started the conversation. Probably about Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Friday as we lead into the three-day Labor Day weekend. Welcome to the Regents School in West Austin, home of the Knights. On a slightly cool for August Central Texas evening, the action is heating up in the gym, though, as the Lady Knights meet the Idea Montopolis Bulldogs from Southeast Austin, out in my neighborhood. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Regents Knights Volleyball on Vype Live. My name is Rob Jaskula. Excited to be bringing you tonight's action. Melvin Jones is on assignment. He'll be calling the Regents football game against Kincaid. That kickoff coming at 7 p.m. right here on Vype Live, and we'll be bringing you the updates as we have them. Here at the Regents Gym, we're going to step aside right now for the playing of the national anthem and the introduction of the lineups. This is Regents Knights Volleyball on Vype Live, and we are thrilled to be here. The Knights last night, losers 3-2 to Round Rock Christian, 3-1 on the season. The Idea Montopolis Bulldogs 0-1 so far this year. Coach John Wilkinson, assistant coach Octavia Daniel have brought a robust roster, though, here to West Austin. So excited to see what they have to offer. And now we are going to step aside for the playing of our national anthem. This is Regents Knights Volleyball on Vype Live.
First representing Idea Montopolis Lady Bulldogs on the court this evening at middle blocker senior number 4, Ayana Washington. Outside hitter freshman number 5, Jazz Rios. Outside hitter senior number 7, Natalia Ribla. Caballero senior number 13, David Hernandez. Outside hitter senior number 14, Natalia Espinosa. hitter, sophomore number 16, Sherilyn Ponce. The defensive specialist, senior number 18, Emma Juan Nieto. The outside hitter, senior number 19, Astro Gordillo Mejia. The outside hitter, junior number 20, Ana Clara Carvalho. At center, junior number 22, Evelyn Jimenez. The middle blocker, freshman number 23, Juliet Ruler. The middle blocker, sophomore number 24, Amy Samaniego. And the specialist freshman number 25, Violet Castro. The other are led by head coach John Wilkerson and assistant coach Octavia Daniel. And now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Court of the Regents, Lady Knights. To sophomore, Ashley Smashley Third. The middle blocker pin hitter, 5'7", sophomore, number 3, Poppy Pogo Stick Jones. The middle blocker, 5'9", sophomore, number 4, Brooke Batty Lee. At Romero, 5'2", senior, number 5, Annalisa Leonardo. At center, 5'7", senior, number 7, Tiana Karadikis Stokes. At clean hitter, 5'7", senior, number 8, Addie, the attacker, Tashira. At defensive specialist, 5'3", junior, number 10, Mary Beth Mighty Beast Dockery.
Well, just about ready for first serve here at Regents in West Austin. Rob Jaskula here with you on Vype Live. Excited to bring you the call. And if you are looking for Regents Knights football against Kincaid, that's also right here on the Vype Live network. Melvin Jones on the call for that. That's why you're not hearing him for this volleyball game. He does a lot for this program, but he can't be in two places at once. Got the Lady Knights 3-3-1 on the year, losing in 5 sets to Round Rock Christian last night. And the Diamantopolis Bulldogs 0-1 on the year, so just getting their season underway for Coach John Wilkinson. And here in the Regents gym, I don't think they put a new coat of paint on it, but boy, is it clean and lovely as always. We'd have to thank Sheila Henderson, AD here at Regents, for all of her help. Everybody here, nothing but accommodating as always. And we're excited to bring you some exciting volleyball action. The Lady Knights, of course, wearing their home navy trimmed in gold with a little bit of white. And the visiting Diamantopolis Bulldogs, they'll wear blue jerseys trimmed in white with black shorts and mostly black knee pads. Of course, the liberos for both teams wearing white with blue trim. Well, the waiting is just about over here on Friday evening. Glad you decided to spend part of it with us here on Vype Live. Just one sub on the bench for the Lady Knights. Mary Beth Doherty will have to wait her time, but it'll be Dunaway, Timmons, Lee, Taylor, Stokes, and Teixeira. The opening 6 for head coach Glenda Calvo. And of course, JV coach Megan Wade here as well on the bench. And while we're rounding out the staff, I do see track and field coach Chelsea LeBaron moving the balls out of the way from warm-ups. Always nice to see her. Diamantopolis, little blocker is Anaya Washington up front. On the right side, opposite hitter is Natalia Espinoza. Jazz Rios, outside hitter. As is Ana Clara Carvalho, the junior. Expecting big things out of her. Evelyn Jimenez also starts. She gave me all the pronunciations for her teammates, so appreciate that. And Dalen Hernandez is the libero in the middle as we start things off. Looks like the only thing we're waiting on right now is a volleyball. getting underway just a few minutes late. The JV game started a little bit late. And that was a 2-set win for the Lady Knights over Bluff Springs Bats. And that was their varsity as well. A very impressive showing from the Lady Knights. And I have to say, Julia Wood, an outside hitter, was really impressive in that JV game. Got to say, the varsity's in good hands when she makes the switch up full time. The junior Evelyn Jimenez will serve for Idea to get us underway. And her opening serve is in the net. So a quick lead for Regents and the side out. It'll be Kiana Stokes, the 5'7" senior and lefty. Her first serve is good to the back row. Carvalho had to dig for it. It's tipped back over by Montopoulos. In the middle, Taylor is going to set for Dunaway. She's just going to bump it over. Right in the middle, there's a nice block from Lee. And scrambling at the back are Jimenez and Hernandez. And it's going to be 4 touches. They didn't get it over. It's another point to Regents. A good start for the Lady Knights. And Stokes, a nice hard flat serve there. Back row is going to have to do some work for the Bulldogs, but this one's going to fall in. A little miscommunication there from the Lady Knights. And as Taylor and Teixeira got their wires crossed a bit, so it's 2-1 to the Lady Knights. Just underway. The senior Natalia Espinoza to serve for the Bulldogs. Good jump serve from her into the back row for the Knights. It's up to the outside, but just bumped over by Dunaway. Now into the middle, it's Washington. She'll spike it over into the back row. Well dug by the Lady Knights. Now high in the air for the libero Hernandez. Bumped over. Taylor with the dig for the Knights. It's set up well for Teixeira, and she drives it home for the opening kill of this match. It's 3-1 to the Knights. The 5'7" senior Teixeira is going to step back and serve now. You're just underway here at Regents. Glad you're spending part of your Friday night with us here on Vype Live. Good serve. That's a tough dig for Hernandez, but she got to it. Set up on the right side for Dunaway. Good spike. Another tough dig for Hernandez, and she couldn't quite get to it. It's a kill for Dunaway. And Teixeira will continue to serve. It was a good one in between the lines. Tough dig for Espinoza, but the Bulldogs do get it back over. Set in front for Lee. She reaches behind her own back, and she finds the corner. Well, she couldn't have dropped that into a better spot if she was standing right next to the corner. It's 5-1 to the Lady Knights. Good serve from Teixeira. It's an ace. That's the spot she was looking for on the last serve. It came up about a foot shorter and bounced in. Right in front of the back line. And one of the young fans here at Regents collecting the ball for us. Good two-handed pass right there. Well, Teixeira will continue to serve. She has an ace and a kill here in the early going. It's into the back row, dug by Espinoza. Up Montopoulos scramble and can't get it back over. It was just out of the reach of Carvalho. That's 7-1 to the Lady Knights. Good start. Teixeira into the back row again. A tough one for Espinoza. We're going to give her the ace on that one. It went out. That was not returnable. That's going to be a quick timeout for the Bulldogs. We'll take one alongside them. This is Regents Lady Knights Volleyball on Vype Live. welcome back to the gym at Regents in West Austin. Rob Jaskula here with you. Rob Jaskula Sr. running the camera for us. The third member of our broadcast team, Skylar Gillespie, in our Macon, Georgia Vype mothership. We're all working hard here on Friday. Not quite ready to kick off our 3-day weekends yet. Teixeira with 2 aces and a kill already. And she'll lob one over. It's dug by Hernandez. The Bulldogs do get it back over. Here's the set from Taylor. Coming up from the back line is Teixeira, but that's a little long. And it'll be a side out to the Bulldogs. And just out of reach of our young ball boy. Amy Samaniego checking in for the Bulldogs. Good serve from Washington, the back row. To the outside, it's Timmons. Again, nice dig in the back row. And here's Carvalho with the standing spike, but she didn't get it over, and it's a side out and a point to the Lady Knights. Mary Beth Doherty checking in for the first time for the Lady Knights. So they've used the full rotation. Here's Brooke Lee to serve. It's a good cross-court serve. Carvalho will send it back over. Good hustle by Stokes. A quick hit from Doherty. Scramble from the Bulldogs. They're not going to get to it. It took a deflection. That's a 10-2 lead for Regents. Another good, tough serve. It's tipped back over by the Bulldogs. He's set to the far side. Doherty, she goes a little more power this time. Good dig by Hernandez. Carvalho sends it back over. Good hustle from Stokes on the set. It's bumped over by Dunaway. Be an opportunity to return. Jimenez with the set for Carvalho. That's tipped at the net. But the Knights defensively able to scramble. Doherty sends it back over. Good dig by Hernandez with the one arm. Kept alive here. Another set opportunity for Regents. Timmons with a good spike. Another good dig, that time by Natalia Espinoza. And the Bulldogs get the point. Bit of miscommunication in the back row from the Lady Knights. A good rally, though. Probably the best that we've seen here in the early going. It's 10-3 to the Knights. Jazz Rios with the serve. It's a lob. Just bumped over by the Knights. They're going to get an opportunity here on the far side. Doherty tips it over. Now Carvalho into the back row for the Knights. It's set by Stokes. And it's a good kill from Dunaway as she finds a soft spot right in the middle of the court. It's an 11-3 Regents lead. And Dunaway will step back to serve, the 5'2" junior. And she's going to tip it off the net. It's going to fall in for an ace. And she was working the flag during the JV game as well, so good effort out of Dunaway here today. She'll serve from the middle of the court. Good jump serve, but it looks like that's going to be just a bit too far wide. Jazz Rios did well to let that one go. That's 12-4 to the Lady Knights. Moving right along here in the opening set. Ana Clara Carvalho to serve. A young Brazilian. Good dig at the back by Taylor. And it's a strong kill from Poppy Timmons on the right side. Well, she went cross court, and there wasn't a Bulldog within 3 feet of that one. The lead is 13-4 to the Knights. And Timmons will step back to serve. 5 Knights already with kills. Bumped back over by Jimenez. There'll be an opportunity in the middle for Doherty, but it's into the net. And back over to the Bulldogs. Amy Samaniego to serve for the Montopolis Bulldogs, who trail by 8. It's set by Stokes to the outside. Oh, but the kill from Teixeira was just a little too long. And the Bulldogs have trimmed the Regents lead to 7. It's the closest they've been for a while. Samaniego, a looping serve into the back row. Set by Stokes, near side Doherty, and that's long. That's a couple of errors in a row for the Lady Knights hitters. Samaniego lobs it up. And that was a tough dig for Taylor. She did get it up, but the Knights couldn't scramble and get it over. It's 13-8. And this is definitely the best run so far for the Bulldogs. Samaniego serves. Taylor has it in the back row. It's set to the far side to Teixeira. Good dig by Carvalho. And to the near side, Espinoza with the kill. (13-9) now the score. And Samaniego sends it over into the back row. Set by Stokes, far side. Good effort from Teixeira, and Montopolis can't scramble defensively. And Brooke Lee returns. I know Addie Teixeira wanted that one. The senior libero, Annalisa Taylor to serve, and it's a good one. The Knights can't return, or the Bulldogs can't return it. We'll give her the ace on that. That's 15-9. 4 aces here in the opening set for the Lady Knights. Carvalho with a good dig. It's bumped back over by the Bulldogs with their second touch. Set by Stokes, tipped over by Lee. That'll be Carvalho stepping up from the back row, but that's into the tape. And it's 16-9. The Lady Knights back up by 7 after the Bulldogs got it within 4. Serve towards the back row. It's a tough dig for Hernandez, but the Bulldogs do get it over. Set now by Stokes to the right side. And Lee with the good kill. Her second here. The Bulldogs' back line was stepped up a little too far forward. She found a soft spot behind them. Good short serve. Tough dig again by Hernandez. And the Bulldogs can't get it over. Taylor will continue to serve from the middle of the court. That's a lot of topspin out. Tough dig by Carvalho. The Bulldogs do bump it over, but that's up into the light rigging. And I do believe here at Regents that's a point to the Knights if it touches the ceiling like that on the return. It's out of play, and it's 19-9, and we'll take another timeout here on Vype Live. Welcome back to the Regents School here in West Austin. Rob Jaskuba with you here on Vype Live. Full slate of football games on Vype Live. Of course, this is the opening Friday of football season It's about 3 minutes to kickoff for the Knights at Kincaid. And you can hear that game with Melvin Jones on the call, the voice of the Knights, right here on Vype Live. And we'll try to get you some scoring updates if and when we have them. We do thank you for tuning in to this volleyball action. And Lisa Taylor will continue to serve. It's a 10-point lead for the Knights. And Carvalho down to her knees. She can't quite get to it. A lot of nice topspin from Annalisa Taylor on these serves. But this time she misses wide in front of the Bulldog bench. And that's Montopoulos into double digits. It's a 20-10 Regents lead. Evelyn Jimenez, who got us started today, will serve. This time she gets it over and she nearly gets an ace. Great dig in the back row by Teixeira. And the Knights get a point. A bit of miscommunication from the Bulldogs. That's a 21-10 Lady Knight lead. Here's Kiana Stokes to serve. 5'7" lefty senior. Boy, a lot of power on it. Good dig by Hernandez. It's sent over by Jimenez, but that's going to be wide and out. That was a great dig from Dalen Hernandez. As the serve from Stokes had a ton of power on it. This one she tries to drop in with some topspin. Carvalho with a good dig, but it's sent home by Brooke Lee, her third kill of this first set. And the sophomore has the Lady Knights 2 points away from taking a 1-0 lead in this match. Moving over slightly to her left is Stokes. She goes cross court. It's sent over on the returns. Stokes with the set. It's driven into the net by Teixeira and drops in right off the tape. It's 24-10. The Lady Knights looking to finish off the first game of this match. Kiana Stokes doesn't have an ace yet, but that serve is very powerful. And she'll move to her right this time, and this one is going to drop in for an ace. Well, the Bulldogs' back row thought that was going out. It was not. And the Lady Knights take the first set, 25-10. We'll be right back with set number 2 here on Vype Live, your home for the Regents Knights. Well, welcome back to the gym at Regents in West Austin. We had a bit of rain this afternoon. It's turned into a beautiful late summer evening. Rob Jaskula here with you. We got Rob Jaskula Sr. running the camera. Skylar Gillespie producing for us in the Macon, Georgia mothership here for Vype Live. It does look like the Knights football team has just kicked off against Kincaid. It was a strong first set here for the Lady Knights. Ashley Dunaway with an ace and 2 kills. Poppy Timmons had a kill. Brooke Lee had 3 kills. And Annalisa Taylor, 2 aces. Kiana Stokes, no aces, no kills, but she was really all over the place for the Lady Knights, especially doing a great job finishing off that first set. Addie Teixeira, 2 of each, 2 kills, 2 aces. And Mary Beth Doherty had 1 kill in that opening set of action. Natalia Espinoza led the way for the Bulldogs. She had 2 kills in that opening set. And it should be the Knights getting us started in the second. And they'll certainly be looking for a straight set win. And we are waiting for our referee to return. Oh. Ah, here he is. Should be just about ready to go. Quite a few substitutes being made here by the Bulldogs. So they just want to rotate, actually. Espinoza, Washington, Jimenez, Natalia Rebollar, Juliette Rebollar, the freshman as well out there, and of course Ana Clara Carvalho. Lady Knights with just 7 here tonight, and it looks like Mary Beth Doherty will be the one to begin this second set on the bench. So it'll be Dunaway, Timmons, Lee, Taylor, Stokes, Teixeira. No Louisa Laird on varsity this evening. She did have a strong performance in the JV game, as did Julia Wood. She really impressed in the Lady Knights 2-set win over the Bluff Springs Bats. It's a good, strong serve to kick off our second set here for the Lady Knights. And driven home by Brooke Lee. Some nice touch. That's her 4th kill of the match. Off the good serve from Stokes. Continuing where she left off as well. Libero Dalen Hernandez has returned for the Bulldogs. And she had a tough dig there. It's going to go into the stands. It's an ace for Kiana Stokes. She'd been threatening to have one. Well, that's a 2-0 lead here in the second set for the Lady Knights. Took something off this one, tried to drop it in front of Carvalho. She was ready for it. And now the Knights to the outside. It's Teixeira. Good spike, good dig, though, by Hernandez. But the Bulldogs with a little more miscommunication. They don't get it over after the good dig. And that's what Hernandez is saying. She got her arms out, asking her teammates, where were you? Stokes. Ooh, this time into the tape. That's a side out to the Montopolis Bulldogs. Anaya Washington, the senior, outside hitter back in for Hernandez. Juliette Rebollar, one of 3 freshmen for the Bulldogs with the serve. It's a good one into the back row. Taylor had it. It's driven home by Brooke Lee, her 5th kill of the match. Right into the back line. But the whole ball landed in. Couldn't have dropped it better. And now serving for the Lady Knights is Addie Teixeira. She had 2 aces. Carvalho had to scramble for the dig there. It'll be set by Taylor. Coming up from the back line is Teixeira, and she's going to get the kill. Hernandez tried to get to it. That nearly ended up in the concession stand off the bounce. That's a 5-1 lead to the Lady Knights. Teixeira serving from the middle of the court. Sends it to her left. A good dig there by Hernandez. Sent over by Rebellar. It'll be set to the far side. And Teixeira. Oh, but that's out. And it's 5-2 as the Bulldogs get a side out. The junior Evelyn Jimenez, who started this game, or started the match rather, with her serve. We'll serve here for the Bulldogs. And she was the one that gave me all of her teammates' pronunciations, so always appreciate that. And here's a good kill from Brooke Lee as she went cross court. And off the deflection, the Bulldogs couldn't do anything with it. Yeah, Mary Beth Doherty returns in for Taylor. And serving will be Brooke Lee. She's got a half dozen kills. And sends a serve to the back line. Carvalho with the dig. It's set over. And a good heads-up play there by Jimenez as she caught the Knights napping. And it's a side out to the Bulldogs. I'm always a fan of that, the quick set return. I think that's an underused play in volleyball. Tend to catch people off guard with it anyway. Here's the serve from Natalia Espinoza, and it's a good one. We'll give her the ace for that. As multiple Knights hit the floor. Trying to dig that one. The senior Espinoza, she has 2 kills, and now the ace to her name. Good jump serve into the back row, really flat, no spin on it. To the opposite, to the right side, it's sent over by Dunaway. Bumped over by Washington. Set from Stokes. But the spike from Doherty is long. That's 6-5. The Bulldogs are within a point. And Espinoza will continue to serve. Into the back row, dug by Taylor. And tipped over by Doherty, and she found a soft spot between the rows. Here's Ashley Dunaway. She has an ace and 2 kills. Lady Knights now on top 7-5. Good jump serve into the back row, dug by Carvalho. Jimenez back for Carvalho, but that's blocked. Give it to Poppy Timmons. Kiana Stokes there as well. 8-5 now, the Lady Knights on top. Moving to her left a little bit is Dunaway. She'll send it into the back row. Hernandez bumps it over. That's a point for the Bulldogs as Taylor went down for it. Right in the middle of the court. The senior Anaya Washington to serve. She's a lefty. That's what you like to see in an outside hitter. Set from Stokes towards Doherty, and Washington can't get the return. She tried to dig it with one arm. That's a third kill for Mary Beth Doherty, and it's a 9-6 game here in game 2. Definitely closer than game 1 of this match. There's Poppy Timmons working quickly. Good jump serve into the back row. Espinoza sent over by Jimenez. There'll be an opportunity for Doherty. She goes short again. Good digging by the Bulldogs. Carvalho got in there. Now tipped over again, dig Carvalho. Jimenez will set it over, but this time the Knights are ready for it. Stokes sets to the far side. Teixeira, good dig. The Bulldogs keep it alive, but they can't get it over. And the double digits are the Knights. Another good serve there from Timmons into the back row. The Bulldogs do scramble to get it over. Bumped by Taylor, set by Stokes. And sent over by Doherty into the back row. That's going to be a kill. Dalen Hernandez did everything she could, ranging to her right. And couldn't quite get under it. That's 4 kills for Doherty. as the Knights stretch their lead here in game 2 to 5 points. Good serving from Poppy Timmons into the back row. Hernandez had it. It's bumped over by Jimenez. Stokes sets. Teixeira with the attempt that nearly blocked it. And Jimenez will scramble to bump it over. Again, set by Stokes. Far side Teixeira. And it looks like one of the Bulldogs got into the net. Oh, double hit. And it's 12-6 now. And there's an ace for the Lady Knights. That's Timmons' first ace. And it's 13-6 to the Lady Knights. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Bulldogs. We'll take one right alongside with them. This is Regents Lady Knights Volleyball on Vype Live. Rob Jaskula back with you here at Regents as the Knights have extended their lead now to 7 points behind the serving of Poppy Timmons. It's been outstanding here in game 2 of this match. She's got a kill, she's got an ace, and she's got half a block. It's 4 straight points for the Lady Knights. Looping jump serve into the back row, and that's going to drop. Now, Jimenez went down for it. Only able to get one hand on it. Timmons, who works quickly, tries to drop another one in front of the back row. That's a great dig from Espinoza. Set to the far side, Teixeira, and she gets the kill. That's 4 kills for Addie Teixeira. And the Knights' lead is 9. Well, between Timmons and Stokes, the Bulldogs having all sorts of trouble with the service game from the Lady Knights. Good dig there by Carvalho, but the Bulldogs again with some miscommunication. They can't get the third touch on it. That's a 10-point lead for the Lady Knights. They won the first game of this, or the first set of this match, 25-10. Dig in the back row off the serve from Timmons. It's sent over by Jimenez, but too high into the lighting rig. That's another point for Regents. Reminds me of the old Tropicana Field, home of the Tampa Bay Devil Rays, except if you hit that catwalk up top there, you get a home run. An 11-point lead now for the Lady Knights. Here's Timmons. She'll continue to serve. Well, to her right this time and drops it towards Carvalho, but then Carvalho's bump is into the net. Samaniego couldn't do anything with that one. It's 18-6. Timmons now going back row. Good dig from Carvalho, and she'll get an opportunity. She sends it over. Good dig there by Taylor. And Doherty sends it over for the Knights flat-footed. And on the return, a little more miscommunication for the Bulldogs. Nobody was there to set it. And it's 19-6. I've been very impressed with the Lady Knights here tonight. And actually, the JV team as well, very good. So Regents Volleyball in good hands. As Carvalho gets to the return, she's going to have to try and get it over with one hand, though. And she's not going to. Not quite an ace for Poppy Timmons, but I think she's been serving for 11 straight points now, and this will be number 12. A looping serve. Carvalho with the dig. Jimenez sets it for Carvalho, and she'll bump it over. Out to the outside. It's Doherty. Oh, and her spike went into the net. And so it's a side out to the Bulldogs. But what a run serving from Poppy Timmons. I don't like to call these things before they're over, but I think she more or less put this match on ice for the Lady Knights there as she serves nearly half the set. And now on the return, here's Teixeira, and she gets the kill. That's 5 for her. And it's 21-7. The Knights on top. Certainly a scoreline they wouldn't mind hearing across the board tonight. And Elisa Taylor to serve. She had 2 aces already tonight. Into the middle for Lee. And going up for the block, the Bulldogs can't get it. We'll give Lee her 7th kill, and it's 22-7. As Annalisa Taylor looking to finish off the Montopolis Bulldogs. She serves to her counterpart, Daylin Hernandez. Carvalho with the cross-court attempt. Great dig by Taylor. And now with the spike, it's Teixeira. She finds the corner. Unofficially, of course, I have 6 kills for Teixeira, 7 for Lee, 4 for Doherty as well. That's a good serve right in front of the back line. It's going to be an ace for Taylor. And the Lady Knights 1 point away from taking a straight set win here on Friday night. 125-10 in the first set. And that's off the tape. Jimenez will have to scramble to dig. It's one-armed over. Oh, that's a lift. That's a point to the Lady Knights, who have won 25-7. Well, a very impressive second game of this match for the Lady Knights, as they win it in straight sets, 25-10, 25-7. All 7 ladies played their part in this match. Brooke Lee with 7 kills. Teixeira with 6, 4 for Doherty. Dunaway had 2, Timmons had 1. The service game is really where the Lady Knights were strong, though. Dunaway with an ace, Timmons had 2, Taylor had 3. Stokes had 1, but I think was actually the most effective Lady Knight serving. I think they might be playing the third. Doesn't look like they're done. It actually looks like we may just be playing the third set here. The Knights have already won. In straights. Well, looks like we may continue, though. Looks like we may just be playing a best of 5 here tonight. We're playing a best of 5 here tonight here at Regents. Either way, yeah. Oh, you're at the varsity level, I suppose. Yeah, best of 5. That's on me. Not my fault, folks. It's an opening weekend of the season for everybody, including the broadcasters. 2 sets to none, the Lady Knights lead. So my apologies on that one, folks. Yeah, we'll play on. It's been a very impressive first 2 sets from the Lady Knights, as I mentioned all those statistics. Meanwhile, for the Montopolis Bulldogs, Natalia Espinoza, the senior, has done a lot of good work for them. She has 2 kills and an ace. A couple of really busy players for them. Dalen Hernandez has really had a lot of work to do, the libero in the back row. Ana Clara Carvalho also having a good match. And so is Juliet Rebellar, the freshman. And Evelyn Jimenez as well. Two Rebellars in action for the Knights. And so we play on. Again, that's my fault, folks. I can't do math, that's why I do this. Oh, it should be the Bulldogs to serve. Yes, it is. And it's Evelyn Jimenez, the junior, who got started here this evening. And like her first serve of the match, that's into the net. And it's a point to, in the side out to the Lady Knights. 25-10, 25-7 in the first 2 sets of this match. And it's going to be Kiana Stokes to serve. The lefty, she's been very effective. She'll put it into the back line, and that's not returnable. Charlene Ponce, the sophomore, tried to get to it. Went skidding off her forearms towards the doors of the gym here. Give the ace to Stokes, her second. All right, good jump serve, very flat, no spin on it. In the back row, Ponce gets it over. Good dig by Taylor. And out to Shera with the tip over. That's 7 kills for Addie Teixeira. That's a quick 3-0 lead to the Lady Knights here in the third set. That's a tough attempt to return. Carvalho had her bump went skidding off of her hands a little bit. Ponce did get to it. I couldn't do much with it. It's 4-0 to the Lady Knights. Down to Stokes, the 5'7" center, senior. Oh, it's a good hard serve. Hernandez can't do anything with it. That's 3 aces for Stokes. Lady Knights had a bit of a quieter start to the second set, but here they really look like they're keeping the foot on the gas here on Friday evening here at Regents School. Glad you decided to spend some of your Friday night with us. Good cross-court serve. Ponce. And go off of her arms towards the concession stand. It's 6-0 to the Lady Knights. That's 4 aces for Annalisa Taylor, for Kiana Stokes. She leads all players. She'll go to her left, trying to find the line, but that one's a little long. That's a side out and a point to the Bulldogs. Serving is Natalia Espinoza. She is the only ace for the Diamantopoulos Lady Bulldogs here tonight. That's a good hard serve. She's got her second. Really jammed Stokes there, or excuse me, Taylor. And from the middle of the court, good jump serve. Nice dig on the far side, Dunaway. From the back row, that's sent long by Timmons. That's 6-3 here in set number 3. Low jump serve, and that's too low. Into the net and the side out to the Lady Knights, 7-3. Here's Addie Teixeira. She has a couple aces here tonight. Her serve, well dug in the back row by Espinoza. Set to the near side, Carvalho, but it's blocked down by Brooke Lee. Just 2 blocks here on the night for the Lady Knights, but that was a good one. And in the nice time of the match to do it. Ooh, the serve is off the tape and is going to drop in for Teixeira. She gets her 3rd ace. Some days it's your day. And Jimenez tries to bump it back over, but that's short. It's not quite the ace, but another very effective serve from Teixeira. And the Lady Bulldogs are going to call a timeout. They trail 10-3 here in the 3rd set. We're going to take a break right alongside with them. This is Regents Lady Knights Volleyball on Vype Live. 10-3, the Lady Knights lead here in set number 3. They've improved as the match has gone on. 25-10 in the first, 25-7 in the second. And they are good value for this 10-3 lead. Addie Teixeira will continue to serve. The 5'7" senior outside hitter. Tied for the lead in this match with Brooke Lee. She's got 7 kills. She also has 3 aces. And she'll look to keep the momentum going here. That's a good serve, but Washington will bump it to the near side, Carvalho. And she'll send it over to Teixeira. But Stokes will set it to the far side. Timmons with the kill. Poppy Timmons with her 2nd kill of this match. And it's an 11-3 Regents Lady Knights lead. Rob Jaskubla here with you. Skylar Gillespie producing in our Macon, Georgia studio tonight. Good serve from Teixeira. Carvalho is just going to bump it over. It's into the front row for the Lady Knights. Far side, Timmons. Good dig by Espinoza. That's sent over by Jimenez into the back row. Again, set by Stokes, this time to the near side. Dunaway. A dig, and here's Carvalho, but her spike goes into the net, and I think the Knights' block was there anyway. It's a 12-3 Lady Knight lead. One of the better rallies, at least in this 3rd set. Good dig by Hernandez. Near side, Carvalho, standing spike. That's a good kill. Ana Clara Carvalho. She's been threatening it, and she got her feet set that time. And she knew that was a spicy one. Anaya Washington, the senior lefty, to serve. That's a good one into the far corner, outside. And Timmons will get the spike and the kill. That should make it 13-4 to the Lady Knights. And Poppy Timmons has her 2nd kill in about 4 or 5 points. Yeah, Brooke Lee will serve. With the Knights well in control. She'll drop it into Carvalho. Carvalho will go with the spike, and she put it in a good spot for her 2nd kill. She was a little off balance, but I think being off balance there let her put a little more spin on it as it spun away from Stokes. Now serving is Natalia Rebellar, the senior. On the outside, Timmons. Good dig, Carvalho. Near side, and Carvalho again off balance, and this time she can't get it over. And it's 14-5 to the Lady Knights. Here's Ashley Dunaway. 2 kills and an ace. Good jump serve into the back row. Espinoza with the dig, and she'll get a chance on the outside. Taken by Taylor, and now into the middle. That's Poppy Timmons. And she's got her 4th kill, really coming into her own here in this 3rd set. She's been excellent. And now the jump serve from Dunaway. And played at the net by Timmons. Nicely done there by Poppy Timmons. She's having an outstanding 3rd set. Good serve from Dunaway. Tough dig for Espinoza. Far side Carvalho off the tape. Great dig by Taylor. And now stepping up from the back line is Teixeira. But now to the near side, Carvalho with the attempt. It got through the block, but a good dig on the outside by Doherty. Stepping up from the back row is Teixeira, but she sends that one wide. And it's a side out to the Montopolis Bulldogs. Ana Clara Carvalho, the junior, will serve. And that's short. 17-6, the Lady Knights lead. As we're near the 1 hour mark in this match. Poppy Timmons with a good jump serve, taking the back row. It's bumped over by Jimenez. Bit of miscommunication that time by the Lady Knights. That's a side out to the Montopolis Bulldogs. 17-7 they lead. The Knights lead, rather. Evelyn Jimenez, the junior to serve. Into the back row, taken by Taylor. And set to the back row, Timmons. Towards Carvalho, and now to the near side. It's sent by Espinoza. Ooh, just a little long there from Espinoza. I thought that might have caught the line. All right, there's a side out to the Lady Knights, who lead it now 18-7. Already up 2 sets in this match. Here's Taylor. She's got 3 aces. Nearly 4. They did get 2 touches on that, so not an ace, but that's about as close as you can get to one. And it's 19-7 to the Lady Knights. The 5'2" senior libero. Another good short serve. This one will be an ace. Espinoza went down for it, but went only towards the Montopolis bench. They're going to call a timeout. We're going to take our last timeout. This is Regents Lady Knights Volleyball on Vype Live. Welcome back to the gym here at Regents in West Austin. Rob Jaskula Sr. here with you. Skylar Gillespie producing in the studio. Thank you for spending part of your Friday with us. The CEO of Vype Media is Derek Dusek. Our broadcast director, Merle Bertrand. Technical director, the incomparable Suna Venkat. And our communications director, Christina Weber Bertrand. There's a good serve from Timmons, and the return is going to go long from the Bulldogs. It's 21-7. Head coach Glenda Calvo is still delivering a lot of instruction to her Lady Knights. You like to see that. Definitely not resting on their laurels. And there's Taylor's serve. Again, a good one into the back row. That's tipped over by Jimenez. Almost kept alive by the Lady Knights, but not quite. Evelyn Jimenez has found that soft spot a few times, and she'll step back to serve as well. That's 21-8 now. Here in the third. That serve is off the tape, and it's going to drop in front of Taylor. And so it's an ace for Evelyn Jimenez, just the third for the Bulldogs. Natalia Espinoza has the other two. Another good hard serve. Timmons put Megan Wade in some danger there in front of the Lady Knights bench. It's 21-10. It's back-to-back aces for Evelyn Jimenez. As that was unplayable off the first touch. This one's short, though, and into the tape. So 22-10 to the Lady Knights. Now looking to the closer, Kiana Stokes here. 4 aces tonight. For the lefty, a looping serve. Carvalho has it in the back row. Jimenez sets it to the near side, and Rebelliar. Good dig in the back row by Timmons, and she's going to get an opportunity to hit. Into the back row, taken by Hernandez. Up front, it's Washington. She's going to bump it over. Taylor, Stokes with the set. Timmons from the back row, and she's got a half dozen kills. Teixeira has 7. Lee has 7. Timmons now is 6. Unofficially, of course. And the Lady Knights now 2 points away. A good hard serve. Great dig by Carvalho. Jimenez got to it, and it's bumped over by the libero Hernandez. Stokes with the set into the middle. Spiked home by Teixeira. Make it 8 for Teixeira. And she leads all players in this match in kills. And looking to wrap things up here, Stokes. Good hard serve. She's going to get an ace. 5 aces tonight for Kiana Stokes. And that'll do it. The Knights take it in straight sets. First game of the year for all of us, folks. I appreciate your patience. The Lady Knights take it 25-10, 25-7, 25-10. A very impressive showing as the Lady Knights move to 4-3-1 on the year. The Montopolis Lady Bulldogs fall to 0-2. I'd like to thank you all for spending part of your Friday night with us. We do hope you enjoyed the broadcast. I know you enjoyed the outcome. Again, the Lady Knights in straight sets take the win. Well, for Rob Jaskula Sr., for Skylar Gillespie in the studio, I'm Rob Jaskula. Enjoy your 3-day weekend, everybody. Take care. Bye-bye.